got 6 skateboarders out here, 3 runs. We count the single best score. A look at our start list. As we said, Luan Oliveira, our top-ranked qualifier. Kelvin Hoefler won here last year. One name to keep your eyes on, though, Ishod Wair. He looked so good in practice. He looked clinical in elimination.
Big spin Bennett, big flip Bennett. You know.
Yeah, and Berger making his 4th X Games appearance. He's another guy that, just given his bag of tricks, it's curious that he hasn't been able to get on the top of the podium.
You know, I almost want to say some of his tricks are too difficult for the, you know, his runs.
Right.
Like, kickflip front nose is not, kickflip front nose slide is not something you just about to pull out.
Are you going to be the one to tell him to, like, maybe chill?
No, never. Because he can do it, I'm just saying. I feel like it takes him a few tries to get his lines going because he wants to try actual tricks that'll make him get gold or first place, definitely. Messing up on that kickflip back tail. Annoying things. I just try to learn them on ledges. It's the most annoying thing, bro. Just your foot just like kicks down. Like baby arms, just smacks it, just knocks it out of the way. You know, babies don't got control of their arms. And it's funny.
He'll have to clean things up on his 2nd run. His score comes in at a 35. We ran that contest. Now we've built a whole new park here at Telenor Arena.
Full cab back tail to start. Maybe we should stop disrupting. Maybe forget about that 10th place thing. Maybe.
But what I'm getting at is he obviously had to save his best for last.
Oh,
we
definitely.
fully anticipated him getting in here, but he's also a guy that thrives on momentum.
He does.
And I feel like just even that run, and it was a few hours ago, might have carried him to the heights we're accustomed to with Kelvin Hoefler.
Just like the fact he wants to kick foot back, lift that humongous, stainless neck high rail, switch front tail.
Those are the highest handrails we've ever built here at an X Games street course. Field to skate before he gets another crack at this thing.
That full cab
Get
back
your tricks
tail,
in.
man. Back when they nose grind, pinch, popping out really good too.
His debut in Minneapolis in 2017, he won gold. Yuto Horigome, fresh off that gold medal performance at X Games Minneapolis. What a battle he and Nyjah Houston had at US Bank Stadium. Now no Nyjah. We wondered if Yuto might skate away with this thing.
His mind is like destroying Nyjah. I swear. Switch from blunt, so casual, bro. Wow. Tray flip up. Oh, I ain't never really seen him buck. I seen him fall, trip, scoop.
You're right.
I ain't never seen him buck. Looking at his elbow, that don't happen.
We have not seen that from Yuto.
That bothered him. He's so little anyway.
So the 20-year-old's first run in the books. And we wonder with that fall if there's any cause for concern. Locked in, focus, zero distraction.
Everybody's sitting next to each other on the sideline. He's opened up to a lot of us, though. It's cool to see.
And this 18-year-old opening a lot of eyes here earlier today. Gustavo Ribeiro making his X Games debut.
Yeah, coming out, actually hitting hard in that elimination round, too, which made him like, this dude can flip. Yo, 270 lip on that huge rail. Now people are actually starting to pay attention to that rail. Also respecting finishing, getting a crook nollie flip out after a fall. Bro, he just flips his board 100. Flip, flip, flickety, flip, flip out, flip this. That is so crazy because you have to really skate tight trucks, which is super hard. But he's like, see what I'm saying? Look at all that flick.
Just turned pro recently for Yard Skateboards. And
she did.
Oh.
In the background.
You were looking at the crowd.
Yeah.
There's a skate contest going on as well. 4 skateboarders in and 36 for Gustavo. Yet to see a full pool. I don't know if it's just finals run one nerve. So here's Ishod Wair. We talk about it every year with him. Almost unrivaled talent, but doesn't think the way quote-unquote contest skateboarders think in their approach.
Definitely not. Like, who's walling that? Walling that rail off that bank. Back nose blunt. He don't know what he want to do. You can just tell. Kickflip back lip.
He's got one X Games medal in 14 appearances, a bronze in Austin back in 2016.
Tray foot fakie. Almost got away from him. You see now? Get that lean on him. Back Smith. Kickflip fakie. Fakie frontside flip. He putting that sneeze on him with the chain busting. Blunt kickflip.
Oh, my.
At the buzzer? A shot. He finished the line. He finished the line. He did it. And they still gonna give him a 54. Now I'm just playing.
Contest results don't define him.
That Wally was
But we do
scary.
see the struggles with him, especially on those early runs. So to see him go full pull, land everything.
You know when he got the pug tongue out, he's serious. You ever see when he skate, he got his tongue hanging out his mouth?
See him succeed on this stage.
Definitely.
And that score right there
Just because he's a
skater's
favorite skater.
Correct.
So that's what makes him like,
Correct.
okay, you want to see,
Yes.
you want the world to see that. Why everybody's like, why are we talking about Ishod? Why are you saying he's so good and he never comes through? That is the reason right there.
Here's Luan Oliveira, our top-ranked qualifier.
Sir flicks a lot. That little steezy speed check. Also, another one of like a skater's favorite skater is Luan. Skateboarders appreciate his speed, style, flick, and obviously his storyline is he's never had a gold, but contest skating doesn't define what he does as far as video parts and everything like that, but he can hang. So that's what's good. All these people are around is because they can win. Just because they have it means nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Who else flips their board like Luan Oliveira?
Nobody.
Just making sure.
Maybe that Gustavo Ribeiro kid be flipping his, he don't got flick. That trick is still going in the air when he's, look, still going up to his feet. Front side flip looking good. Then the fakie front side calf flip, half calf flip. Kick flip nose, man, that's such a dude. Ooh, the little touch. Wet gon' get him. Switch front side flip. So bold, so calm. That is a big up, too, to kick flip nose like that. Seen a lot of people kind of ollieing up that to like speed check so they could drop in. A good ollie. So if he's flicked nose side, that lets you know how high he can get his board up.
An 80 for Luan, putting him up into second place. In run number 2, bro. Brandon Graham and Gary Rogers in the booth. Matt Berger trying to get that run that we know he's capable of, Gary.
Kick foot from board instead. He must have heard me. Front blunt. Backside, but he has landed everything by the hairs of his chin. 270 lip slide. That was the only solid thing he's put down so far. Doing a lot of back and forth to get it going. Solid tray flip up. Might need to hit that big handrail. Okay, he's gonna go to this one. What you think he's got? Kick flip back tail, big spin. Almost landing his shoe coming off. Jake Brown style. Is that
was Jake
not
Brown.
too soon?
You know, you brought up something about Berger, about sometimes maybe in a run, his tricks are too difficult.
Yeah.
And it's not that he's incapable of doing it, but when you think about contest strategy, sometimes you gotta play it. And I think about a guy like Luan Oliveira, who was our top-ranked qualifier.
Facts.
You'll be where you need to be, and it's sort of all come together for Luan.
Well, he's at practice, but now we want to see if Kelvin's
And again,
really geared
it wasn't
up.
a clean run, but enough just given the scores to put him into bronze medal position.
That's true.
It's still early in the comp. Knocking out Hoefler,
who just did a 900. Hey, he got the skin out of that tree. Kickflip backlip, that big rail. Oh, man, if he would have landed that full cat back tail better, I would say first place, but since he didn't, sorry. Sorry, sir. And you messed up on a tray flip.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the wheels coming off for Hoefler, who, of course, won gold. The one thing I do have to give Kelvin Hoefler, and
Half cab, back 5-0, fake it. Ooh, hit the knee. The Neo.
he's sitting in 4th place, Gary, but much like Nyjah, he seems to rise to the occasion when the pressure's onto him and his back's up against the wall. So it's almost like it's not an enviable spot to have to come from behind, but Kelvin is kind of that dude. Like, he's sort of built for situations like he's probably going to face on his final run. 11-year-old Haisa Leal. Yuto Horigome. We get so excited when we watch him skate, but we have to remember, like we're doing a golf call, so let's watch
So
this.
that's a 360 by Yuto. Get real close to your mic. So he's coming around.
He's approaching the course.
He is 5-0-ing. Oh, wow, that is very precise.
Heading towards the transition here.
Okay, 270.
Sets
With the
up
switch
a
front blunt.
Switch front blunt.
Gotta let him concentrate. This is how he skates. Skates relaxed. I feel like we're doing yoga watching his run. I'm so
Final
comfortable.
20 seconds for Yuto Horigome on run number 2.
No heel, no slide. He got it. He is turning up, people. I'm telling you, he is lit like Bic the lighter. He is going up. Ooh. He held on. That doesn't really count for the full amount.
Sorry, y'all. We just messing with you. Have fun here.
Horigome,
This is not working. This is
who
a
won
great
gold
time.
at X Games Minneapolis just a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow. You seen him hit the wheels on that switch front blunt? That nollie nose slide was too good.
Sitting in 5th place.
That's what he just got?
No, that's where he currently is.
What do you do, Kelly?
A 59.
Whoa.
You thought it was 3rd.
I thought it was
and he
going to
doesn't
be way
move
higher.
up in the
All right, my hands is up.
Wow, so
My bad.
Yuto Horigome outside of podium position with 1 run to go. Gustavo
here's the
Ribeiro,
rookie.
the X Games rookie, 18 years old, already cleaner on run number 2.
Two-set lip. He felt like he was in the air for a long time. You seen that? Help. Crook nollie flip. This is the one, man. You just got to finish it. Big spin up, super
I
dangerous.
feel like I'm watching a young Luan. Again, the first athlete to ever represent
Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right.
Portugal at the X Games, already making history, and he can't close it out, Garrett.
Bro, what type of skater are you when you can't land a dark slide, bro? Man, I'm getting sick of these. No, I'm just playing. That's impossible.
But a lot to like about this run number 2 from Gustavo, Gary Rogers.
A lot. Just promising watching him do this already. Like, you know when the club lights come on?
I know
And
exactly. Our current leader, Ishod, where every run is different when you watch this 27-year-old skate.
Uh-oh. He's doing some... Is Ishod found out to be consistent is key? Nope, because he just kickflip front blunt. Nope. You don't know.
And that
But he's a little more comfortable sitting in first place.
The first fall we've seen from Ishod all day.
And what is that trick? Ishod can do that? I'm lying. I knew he could do anything. You know, nollie over heel. Nollie heel? Oh, yeah, you can't predict this.
But this is a classic case of
The shiny
when you're riding with this sort of momentum,
the back over crew.
and you feel like you're playing with house money, as Ishod Wair is right now.
Bro, what kickflip blunt was he about to do? Oh my goodness, bro. I think he, with that trick, was like, okay, let me just have a solid score. I'm already in first place, but let me actually get one of those a little higher than my first run scores. And had he had got that kickflip blunt front 180, he would have definitely.
And the reality is, right, if Nyjah Houston is in this contest or Jagger
Who?
Eaton is in this contest,
Who?
and they're skating in first to that line.
I got 5 lines. My 2 for elimination.
So Ishod will not best his run 1 score, but he stays in first place. Can Luan Oliveira knock him out, sitting in second?
I feel like if Luan just board slides the rail, he will. The big green one? Yeah. Whoa. That's different. Just one of the rail. Just one. You're the greatest. You're the great. Just one of the rail. Go ahead. Just touch the rail. The rail. Go to the hammer. Up. Over it? Okay.
You didn't specify that he needed to do anything on the rail.
Just touch the rail. Just touch. Ah. Wow. I really feel like he has to touch the rail just to get gold. But he's so good. And flip tricks are so hard to do consistently in this. That's why a lot of guys are skating the rails. Because Luan's like, who's flipping a board like this?
Well, that's it, right? We've seen skaters who don't necessarily hit rails. Think about Luan. No one flips quite like him, but we know what he's capable of.
Definitely.
This is Matt Berger's last chance here on the course.
He got that little baseball jersey thing going on, huh? He showed us like 3 things like that. Good for a feeble. Okay, getting his kick from front nose. A little wobbly, but he got it. Messing up on a backside flip.
And with Matt Berger, the turn up on the difficulty degree is there.
See, like, but then he can kick flip from blunt. That's
Right.
what people don't understand.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same issue we have sometimes with Shane O'Neill, right? When we see Shane in a contest.
Yep.
Shane will be, because he's hurt or something too, like he'll have a little ankle problem filming in the street, so that's what messes with most of his tricks. Because if Shane O'Neill's 100% healthy, he's not falling. It's not happening.
So for the kid from Kamloops, British Columbia, is trying to save his best for last on that final run and maybe sneak onto the podium. So a 63 for Berger. Kelvin Hoefler won gold
You
at
looking
X
to the
Games
left or the
Norway last year. Right now, he's sitting in 4th place.
If you look at the TV right now, or your computer screen or your phone, however you streaming this, look at,
What did we say
telling y'all
on
to
his
look.
previous run?
I'm telling y'all to look.
What did we say, Gary?
He likes this.
You put this guy's back
He's
against
thirsty.
the wall,
He's thirsty, bro.
and that's when he shines the brightest. 15 seconds for Kelvin.
I try to tell y'all all the time. He don't even know what to do. He don't even know what to do. Deduct. Deduct. He didn't know. Oh, no.
How does he end it? Oh!
She for sure has a tattoo on her face. Full cab, back tail. Didn't 5-0, didn't touch his wheel, nothing. Everything was going exactly right. Pinched on that back 180 nose grind. Textbook, kick with back lip. Bro.
Just when I was about to say, has he been...
In first place, that was during his run. I don't think that was cool because Matt Berger tried to do one of those. No, I'm just playing. It was on a different rail. That'll up his score, but that was definitely during his run, so I don't know what's gonna happen. 79.
Owner of 4 X Games medals. Could it be a 5th as he jumps up into that bronze medal spot with the score of 79? We move on to Yuto Horigome. A gold medal at X Games Minneapolis. Right now he's sitting
Watch this too.
in 6th place, Gary.
Pay attention to this too. You know you don't like that. Came in a little low on that 2-7. 5-0 drop down. That's a good size drop. Whipping that. Switch front blunt. Tray flip up. Go ahead, Yuto. Go ahead, Yuto. Oh my God. That's his thing, bro. He don't mess up on that. That was not any type of racism. That was just to display that they use chopsticks. And that switch from blunt was icy. Why Nolly 270? That's his thing.
Berger to Kelvin Hoefler to Yuto Horigome, just unable to close things out. Gustavo Ribeiro making his X Games debut from Portugal, knocking on that podium door, sitting in fourth place.
Did not survive that nose blunt, though, I'll tell you that. Tray flip up. Okay, that pushes a little calmer.
He is the last guy that can shake things up and possibly knock Kelvin Hoefler off the podium.
Crook nollie flip. Back disaster. Big spin up.
He's not skating like somebody in his first X Games.
No. Now he is. But that trick is definitely difficult. You see how he even wanted to make sure he dropped in and didn't just want to axle stall and go in immediately. So it finished right on time. The Beast 270 lip slide. He's super good at that trick. Chain got all in his mouth. But yeah, that's the rookie. That's the rookie legs. He knew it was the last thing he had to do.
Current leader, Ishod, where Luan Oliveira right behind him will be the final skater to drop in. A lot of pressure on Ishod right now. What?
Let's go, Black X's! Ah, we take it over! Kick pull back. Oh! Fell on that though? That's how you moving? That's how you feeling? For real? You don't fall and kick back limit, you just kick from front limit.
So he'll try to pick it back up and
now the cab heel.
Get as creative as possible.
Switch flip. Back over crook. Kick flip fakie. Oh yeah, I ain't going home. I ain't gonna make it home.
So Ishod Wair is guaranteed a medal. He's only earned bronze in his X Games career because now he's guaranteed at worst a silver medal. He's in that top spot. But leaving the door open for Luan Oliveira in search of his very first ever X Games gold medal. Best we've seen of Ishod Wair at X Games. First place is where he sits. Dad joke.
I like terrible jokes because then people comment about it. I'm like, man, that dude is not funny. And I don't care because I think I'm a great guy.
So here's that moment that makes X Games the X Games. Can Luan Oliveira jump up and possibly win his very first ever X Games gold?
Is there more points for the pressure? Because he has to go last, or is it his tricks, his line? Oh, I'm not going out tonight.
And Luan Oliveira steps off his board.
I'm gonna miss my flight. Oh no, me and the shop about to burn Norway down.
And with this, it guarantees Ishod Wair his first ever X Games gold.
Black excellence! I'm just messing around. Oh! The Luan flip. The kick from front spin. Front side flip.
So Luan Oliveira unable to finish. He'll earn a third career X Games silver medal, but all eyes on Ishod Wair.
He's right there. I'm horrible.
In his 15th X Games appearance, winning gold for the first time. Like you won.
Huh?
Because you've been hanging with him and you've been talking.
I ain't hang with him. I don't know him.
You have been hanging with the
Yeah, we
Ishod
had a
Wair
rocket
all
all
week.
weekend, man.
Don't
We were
lie.
having so much fun in Norway. So it's really good to see that. But this has nothing to do.
That's your
This
guy.
is literally his talent. He's been the greatest for years, and now it's displayed for the world to see. Shout out to Ishod, who finally started lining his hair up recently.
With Ishod, with the 15 X Games that you've competed in, you finally got a gold. What clicked for you out there tonight?
I don't know. Truthfully, I really didn't care. I was just like, whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm just out here just trying to have a good time. I was in a good mood, and then it ended up working out.
It looked like it the whole time. It looked like you were just here skating like every day at a normal skate park, like every single run. You just kept going. The buzzer would go off and you'd keep going, man. Did it have to do with the music? What are you listening to?
I'm actually listening to Young Nudie, Loaded Baked Potato. I've been listening to it on repeat for maybe like every time that I've been in the park. That's the song I'm listening to at the moment. So I just let it ride on repeat. I know I'm gonna be hyped because I fuck with that song. So, yeah.
Dude, I'm so hyped for you. Congratulations on the gold. Well deserved. Much respect.
Ishod Wair
I
being
told you I didn't know him.
completely
I told you I didn't know him.
candid. I didn't care, and it wasn't about not respecting the contest, but as you told me off air before we
Yeah.
went on, you ran into him.
But that's his calm, though.
And all of a sudden he says, you know, I feel good.